Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Alpha Fibonacci on March 10th, 2026, during historical global events. In today's webinar, I will be teaching how you can become a highly profitable trader with proprietary Alpha Fibonacci predictive strategies. But first, an extremely important reminder. Please remember, every single thing I'm teaching in today's webinar is to educate and empower you. Nothing constitutes a financial advice. Please trade with risk you personally can afford to trade, and remember, nothing here guarantees your performance. Only you can guarantee your personal performance, and no student can ever be paid for their testimonial. All software, all systems shown without any guarantees as required by US government disclaimer. Let's start the webinar, shall we? In this webinar, we'll be diving deep into how Alpha Fibonacci Predictive Proprietary System has been traded by traders of all levels, from beginner to hedge fund manager in US and globally since 2011. Across all instruments, all time frames, all platforms. You will witness how proprietary Alpha Fibonacci system identifies institutional reversals independent and prior to major news and historical events. And most importantly, how you can trade with confidence, with precise entries, stops and targets across all instruments. And I will share a very special offer by the end of the webinar, where you will witness how you can benefit from a very special offer with savings up to $8,000. I also have posted in the trading room link to tomorrow's trading room. If you register, you can join me in the trading room tomorrow, where you can witness Alpha Fibonacci system in the live markets. So briefly about myself, I arrived to US many years ago as a classical pianist. I worked in Johns Hopkins Psychiatry and Research, and 2004 I discovered Fibonacci, and I can't believe it's been 22 years of developing my own proprietary systems, saying no to top financial institutions, and for the last 15 years, teaching traders all over the world how to trade proprietary system on all instruments, all time frames, all platform. I founded Fibonacci Trading Institute, Fibonacci Trading Institute YouTube channel, and including this morning, I was teaching traders all over the world how to trade predictive system, and traders witness the system in the live markets. I continue developing proprietary systems daily and will dive very deep next into multiple instruments. So what was the biggest discovery I have ever made, which happened by absolute complete mistake in 2004? Do you know what happened? I was looking on one instrument, but then I never actually recognized that it was a completely different instrument. And when I recognized, my goodness, that no matter what instrument you trade, if you can trade pure, you can trade anything you choose, correct? So when I will bring to your attention next an incredibly important test, you will be blown away. This is what I discovered in 2004. Please pay attention and ignore the label at the bottom of the chart. Here's the chart. I know the bottom says yes, but in fact, every single one of these charts is completely different. completely. So when I click on the bottom bar, no one really knows what this is. But every single person here is completely aware this is pure price. So when you recognize, my goodness, no one knows, is this Amazon, or is this S&P, or is this Bitcoin, or is this NASDAQ? Here we go. When you recognize that pure price is exactly the same on every single instrument, every single time frame. This is Amazon Weekly, this is Bitcoin, this is a Euro 5 minute, this is S&P 5 minute. So every single strategy I have ever developed in the last 22 years and I'm working on right now applies to every instrument, every time frame, and can be traded on any platform. Because when pure price is the answer, is the core, only thing that changes is risk management and how long you holding position. But if you can trade pure price, you have complete freedom in trading any time frame on any platform you choose. So for the last 20 years, why am I receiving so much attention from top financial institutions on the planet? Because far in advance, I identify, pay attention. Despite catastrophic global events, if you are day trading futures, you knew on May 8th that this is a buy point. So if I'm taking you back to May 7, this is S&P mini future on NinjaTrader 8, correct? So here's May 7, let's go back all the way to Friday, March 6, correct? This is the end of the minor trend. So when I worked in Johns Hopkins Psychiatry and Research, and I scanned thousands and thousands of human brains, and I bring my knowledge of 30 years of brain health to my students, I witness the power of colors on human brain. This is the end of the minor trend. This is a bold pink line. It never to be ignored. S&P stuck at this level on March 6, correct? How do we know? Days in advance. This level is out, this level to follow. This level is where you're interested to buy. So here comes Sunday. Here comes the phenomenal reversal and absolute freedom to buy the bottom on S&P. May 9th. Reversal zone is reached. S&P reversing, correct? Has anyone expected S&P to skyrocket? So where's S&P this morning? From 6,600, S&P reached the top. This is where S&P had been stuck for the last 20 hours. So if you day trading futures, you knew since Sunday by applying proprietary rules where these levels will be. And again, it doesn't matter if it's tick, it doesn't matter if it's range, any chart. Because the pure price is the core of all of my strategies. And again, if I take you back to Monday, this is what the chart looked like. And again, I would gladly take you back down to Sunday again. Price reaches reversal zone. Here is Sunday. The famous gap, correct? This is where we are from the bottom. So this is day trading S&P with the power of the Alpha Fibonacci system. You know where the bottom is and you know where the top is. All you need, Fibonacci retracement tool, and you inserting proprietary levels and apply proprietary rules. I do not use standard Fibonacci numbers. I developed my own. My favorite Fibonacci number is 0. I do not use 50, I do not use 61.8, I do not use 1618. I do not use any of the standard numbers. I see market in entirely different personal level. That's it. And that's S&P. But here comes the long-term position trading. Here comes Alpha Fibonacci buy point months of April. Phenomenal bullish bounce in a play despite tariff war. If you spend 5 minutes trading S&P mini future with LIPS VOO S&P index fund, and as you will see next, multiple instruments, here comes 1,000 points, 1,500 points, plus. Since the month of April, you've been buying S&P with vengeance, and April, May, June, July, August had been day traders' dream, investors' dream, until price reaches proprietary reversal zone. And that's long-term position trading on S&P versus day trading this week. Identical strategies apply. Doesn't matter if you trade 1 minute, 5 minute, 15 minute, hourly, daily, weekly, or monthly or yearly chart. In institutional class I teach on Thursday, I take you back all the way to 2008 so you can witness the power of predictive system that's showing you clearly. Right now we are in massive institutional correction. And if you come to my YouTube channel, you will see spelled out many months ago. So if I take you back, let's go back to October when crucial key targets are reached. Here we go. This is the end of October, correct? 6 months ago. My goodness, here comes a reversal zone. An intelligent trader knows many months in advance if this level remains intact, market in correction. Partial profit taking is on. If 6300 level remains intact, bullish rally remains stuck in institutional correction. Institutional traders taking partial profits off the table, holding most of positions. And that's S&P mini future since the month of April on long-term institutional charts that JP Morgan traders trade, that financial advisors from Dubai to Palm Beach to New York to Chicago to LA to all over the world trade. But let's go to NASDAQ, shall we? Here comes NASDAQ. This is NASDAQ, very popular with prop firm traders I work with, at the bottom, correct, on March 8th. So let me take you all the way back to NASDAQ to March 6th, shall we? You're no longer panicking, you understand quite well. This is a critical key event, the most famous bold pink line. When sellers pick up this theme, price reaches ultimate Alpha Fibonacci buy point, and the reason I named this level reversal zone. As price always moves one level, one step at a time. So here comes the buying. As a day trader, you buying the bottom. You enjoying buying the market despite catastrophic energy crisis, correct? Has anyone expected such phenomenal rally? You knew this hours and days in advance. You're not blowing up your account by shorting into this level. You're trading with proprietary rules. So where's NASDAQ this morning? And again, it doesn't matter if it's 1 minute, if it's 5 minutes, if it's 10, if it's tick, if it's range. It's any chart you choose to trade. Rules are met, take a trade. Here's NASDAQ this morning. Reached that top. Stuck in pain for the last 20 hours. So if I convert this chart to 5, to 10, to 15, this is NASDAQ this morning. Ouch. Last 20 hours retail correction only as price stuck at reversal zone. So if you're bored with day trading because market in institutional correction on Nasdaq, if you traded proprietary predictive Alpha Fibonacci system since the month of April, you spent 5 minutes trading it this year, buying Nasdaq, vicious rally despite tariff war, 18,000, 19,000, 20,000, and phenomenal day trading opportunities are present, and most importantly, you are not shorting near institutional buy point. You're taking your positions with institutional traders who are trading Alpha Fibonacci system. We're no longer at the bottom. We're no longer at 18,000 level. We're no longer at 19,000, 20,000. And if you decided to trade QQQ or other derivatives or leaps, of course you can. And that's Nasdaq this year, 5,000, 7,000 points later. And that's versatility of the system from micro to macro chart on S&P mini future and Nasdaq. As we will continue diving deeper why top financial and institutions admire my work. I choose to travel the world meeting with students. You will see next post from William, one of my favorite events in year. His accountant was so blown away by his returns, he bought a gift for his accountant, private mentoring to the course. Sam put his daughter through Harvard. Builder in LA chose to come back to Syria to rebuild Syria. I just spoke with Sam 2 days ago as he says, how ironic. Syria is the most peaceful country in the Middle East now. It's his choice to be there with his son as a developer to rebuild Syria as he put his daughter through Harvard, trading Alpha Fibonacci system. Victor, hedge fund manager, forex trader, my dearest friend for life, as I travel the world meeting with students, and I'm multiple times in London and always invited to my traders' weddings. So this is the reason I live and breathe what I do. Since 2011 in US and globally in live online classes, fathers bringing their children, hedge fund manager in London have done it, trader in US have done it, as you will see next. Husbands bringing their wives, you can listen to the podcast. Brothers buying courses to their brothers for their birthdays is a gift, and this is non-stop, always. Friends bringing their friends to Fibonacci Trading Institute. So when you come to the website and you see the pop-up, simply sign up, and tomorrow I will dive deep into answering your questions in the live markets. But it's all self-explanatory on the website as you listen to traders' podcasts from all over the world and how Alpha Fibonacci system changed their lives and trading forever. So Alpha Fibonacci trading system removes complexities from trading. As you will see, if 12-year-old can trade this, if 14-year-old can trade this, if complete beginner trader can trade this, anyone can. Pure price for entry, proprietary, Alpha Fibonacci for exit. You are focusing on institutional reversals with precise simplicity, and you can trade all instruments, all platforms. So let's go straight to NVIDIA, shall we? Here's NVIDIA. Let's dive to NVIDIA before the bullish rally. You knew many months in advance where to buy NVIDIA from. Here's NVIDIA a year ago. And as I will put the parallels between what played out on Nasdaq this week and NVIDIA in April 2025, what do you see? My goodness, identical strategies apply. When you trade one, you can trade them all. So if you buy NVIDIA at 90 and NVIDIA more than doubled in value, but hold on 1 second. It's exact same strategy on NASDAQ. It's exact same strategy on S&P. You have a complete, absolute freedom to trade any instrument, any time frame you choose on any platform. So if you chose to buy NVIDIA in the month of April, when rules are met, NVIDIA more than doubled in value. And do not be surprised when you see NVIDIA selling off, correct? And I will show you a few of my favorite events of 2025 next, correct? As NVIDIA, NASDAQ, and QQQ are absolutely identical stock in massive institutional correction. 155 is a lifeline on NVIDIA. If this level remains intact, NVIDIA in correction. But sell-off from NVIDIA from 220 to 170 is a stunning reminder. Obey the rules and remember, you can buy the bottom and you can sell the top with the power of the Alpha Fibonacci system. Trading 5 minutes in 2025 on NVIDIA. So if you understand that the core of the Alpha Fibonacci trading system, institutional entries and institutional exits on all instruments, all time frames, all platforms, you have a complete freedom to trade futures, stocks, crypto, forex, options, commodities, mutual funds, ETFs. Why don't we go straight to Bitcoin? Shall we? Has anyone expected Bitcoin to collapse completely? My goodness, so much hype from 120,000 until 60,000 level. Let me take you back on Bitcoin all the way to a year ago. A year ago, you had phenomenal opportunity to buy Bitcoin at critical key Alpha Fibonacci buy point with very basic rules. If 14-year-old can do this, if complete beginner trader can do this, anyone can. Here's Bitcoin exactly a year ago. Remember the power of the ball ping line? Rules are met, take a trade. You can trade this on any crypto platform you choose. Again, all you need, Fibonacci retracement tool. System is not complicated. System is simple. Bitcoin skyrocketed from 77,000 until 120. And as I warned all the crypto traders all over the world, Bitcoin will keep swinging forever between 24 to 86%. If you cannot take a hit, if you do not know where to enter, where to exit, you can be under a lot of stress. It's never worth it. Stress is not good for your health. Health is wealth. Stop listening to hype. Stop listening to noise. Rules are met, exit your long. After all, Bitcoin reached proprietary Alpha Fibonacci reversal zone. Bitcoin collapsed from 121 until when? Oops, 50%. Ouch. What is the intelligent trader understands many months in advance? You are looking at very important level in front of you, correct? Response at this level will define Bitcoin for years to come. That's it. Again, it's identical event. Identical reversal zone where Bitcoin was stuck in correction for 4 months. But this is NASDAQ this morning for the last 20 hours on any chart. This is S&P, correct? My goodness, it is all the same. You have a complete freedom to trade any instrument you choose. Pure price is the answer and giving you complete freedom. Do you want to trade once a week, once a month, once an hour, every 15 minutes, once a day? 100,000% your choice. Just apply the risks appropriate for you, your psychological and financial comfort. That's it. That's Bitcoin for the last year. You trading it stress-free, knowing where to enter, where to exit. And that's again stunning and flawless reminder of phenomenal bullish rally on S&P despite tariff war. On Nasdaq, despite tariff war, flawless and stunning. With Alpha Fibonacci Trading System, there is no more pain, stress, confusion, chasing markets and losing money. If you've been brainwashed that trading is difficult, it's because you've been exposed to delayed indicators that look so good after the fact. Alpha Fibonacci system is predictive, is rule-based. Let's go to oil. Tomorrow, when you come to the trading room, we will have oil news. Here's oil for the last year with Alpha Fibonacci system. I learned so much from my students all over the world. Guess what? I just spoke with our student in Saudi Arabia. Did you know they're not allowed to short? Did you know they're only allowed to buy financial market? Last April was extremely good time to buy oil. Trump lovey-dovey with Iran. Remember the bold pink line on Bitcoin? Remember how critical this level is that confirms weakness of the sellers? Is everyone was shocked when negotiations with Iran on until it's not, when June 23rd, first time ever, US and Israel take over Iran airspace? I get paged in Europe. Highest warning for Americans to leave Europe. Oops! All over the news, gossip and noise, oil will skyrocket. Oil didn't skyrocket. Oil collapsed until this level. My goodness. And that's the event of the first bombing of Iran 10 months ago. So here's oil now. Take a look, please. What is different right now on oil, as you will witness in tomorrow in our trading room if you registered? What is different right now? Oil is not crashing through this level, is it? Oil skyrocketed and not selling off this time around on institutional chart. But on retail chart, this is where oil crashed from on March 9th. So if I bring to your attention this chart and I take you back on oil to March 8th, here's oil. Reached retail reversal zone. Converting this chart to 5. You are very well prepared as a retail trader who has a small day trading account. This is not the place to buy. This is a place to monitor for short. Rules are met. Take a trade. Correct? Here comes crush on oil. On retail chart. Here we are 2 days later. Pretty impressive, correct? How is it possible? US keeps bombing so much of Iran oil supply and Iran keeps bombing its neighbors, but oil in free fall all the way from 115 until 84 with extremely weak buyers playing out in front of you as buyers failed to break through critical key end of minor trend playing out in front of you. You are done gambling on gossip and noise. You are done being bottom of 95%. You are ready to use your limitless intelligent brain and ready to trade markets as strategic chess. You are not buying randomly oil because of the news and gossip on biggest soap opera in town, CNBC. If trading on the news and hype worked, everybody on this planet would be Bill Gates. It does not work. But what works is your limitless intelligent brain. And that's oil. Since last April institutional chart to retail chart will play out in our trading room tomorrow morning. So Alpha Fibonacci Trading System traded globally on all platforms, on platforms I never even heard of. Traders in Japan, Saudi Arabia, Dubai, New Zealand, Australia. I have no idea what platforms they use. All you need, Fibonacci retracement tool. And you trading all markets as strategic, precise trading chess. But if you will decide to add trading software to day trade futures, it will come with multi-market scanner and trade recognition software. Trade recognition software giving you alerts and you choose your best trade. That's it. Pure and simple. You are not overcomplicating trading. You are using your intelligent brain and you understanding quite well where to buy, where to sell the markets. That's it. So let me project software on 1 minute chart on ES, just to give you a clue how it will show up. As far in advance you know, to exit the short by the time price comes to reversal bold green zone. Multi-market scanner and trade recognition software, a phenomenal tool. Alert is present, you are very well prepared. Multiple alerts constitute institutional power. So when you trade with the rules of the Alpha Fibonacci system with precise entry, stop and target, all the stress goes away. You start trading markets as intelligent chess game. I love working with chess traders, chess players, fishermen. I love working with accomplished, right now I'm working with oncological surgeons, with retired doctors, with professional athletes, because it's already engraved in their brain ethics of rules and discipline. So traders become instantly blown away. The traders who struggled seeing clearly. Even when you decide to trade Amazon, despite phenomenal earnings, you knew where to exit your long. That's it. Amazon skyrocketed since the month of April. This level on Amazon is key. But many months in advance you knew where Amazon would collapse from. Again, bold pink line remains the key. Sellers are weak on Amazon. And again, if I'm taking you back to the month of November, here we go. Reversal zone is reached. Monitor for short rules are met. Exit long position on Amazon and enjoy the short, correct? Amazon collapsed from 250 all the way to 200. This is pretty significant collapse, correct? All spelled out months in advance, well before earnings, well before major events. This level is key on Amazon right now. How to trade this, you learn in the course. So what would your trading be like if you traded with rules? If you can drive, you can trade Alpha Fibonacci system. If you can stay in your lane, if you can hit brakes at the red light and push the gas pedal at the green, you can trade Alpha Fibonacci system. So Alpha Fibonacci Trading System guides traders to trade markets only with institutions. I've been speaking for the last 5 hours. As intelligent and strategic hedge fund trader trading Alpha Fibonacci chess. Let's take a look on Apple, shall we? Here comes phenomenal, breathtaking rally on Apple. Yes, here's Apple. If you traded Alpha Fibonacci system, you were buying Apple when Apple was at 120, 130 level. Apple sold off from the bold pink line, collapsed in the months of April, giving you massive numbers of entries. In the course, you learned that this is crucial key target. Selling pressure is on and you're witnessing this core level to the downside. Again, sellers are weak. Again, it's a proprietary bold pink line. So if you are on TradeStation, on Thinkorswim, on Interactive Brokers, on TradingView, of course, all you need Fibonacci retracement tool. And your intelligent, strategic effort. That's it. And you start enjoying trading anything you choose. Alpha Fibonacci system guides you to trade at core institutional levels. And most importantly, you're not babysitting junky market. You know before market open as a day trader if you should be buying or selling the market at the top or at the bottom. If it's going to be horrible junky day and you should walk away, or you should be in front of the screen. 20% of the time you're at core institutional levels right at the market open and your trading day is less than 20 minutes. Or you understand what played out in the months of April, May, June, July. Those were retail traders' dream months as institutions were taking viciously bullish positions despite tariff war. And here comes one of my favorite examples. Vicious bullish rally on euro despite catastrophic events in Europe. One of our students, French student in Saudi Arabia, he's done and fed up. He cannot wait to leave. He bought home in South France when you're at the bottom. He's my dearest friend for life. Here we go. My hometown is bombed. So many of my friends' lives are destroyed. They're scattered all over the world. They're separated from their families. Here it comes. As I'm taking you back to October 2022, all the way 4 years ago, correct? You're not shorting euro into reversal zone. You are using your limitless brain and buying euro at the bottom. That's it. As euro moves one step at a time. And when Middle East war plays out, what do you witness? Bold pink line is obeyed and bullish rally continues with vengeance. Here we are, 4 years later. Absolutely no good news in Europe, none. 2 catastrophic wars that just became so much bigger and euro doubled in value. My goodness. While US dollar in complete free fall? Let's take a look at that as well, shall we? Because when you can trade one, you can trade them all. With predictive proprietary Alpha Fibonacci system. Here's US dollar. Well before the election, you knew many months in advance. It doesn't matter who will win the election. When rules are met, take short. Here we go. I'm taking you back to September 2024. As Elon Musk rallying for Trump, correct? And you know, many months in advance, this level is out, this level to follow, this level is next. No one knew who will win the election. No one knew who will become US president. Here it is. Reversal zone is reached. You're not buying at this level. You are shorting US dollar. That's it, pure and simple. Worst collapse setting up. And you understand bold pink line is out, US dollar in free fall. And it continues with vengeance. Absolutely not a good news for us Americans traveling to Europe. Everything becomes astronomically expensive. Absolutely makes no sense, correct? Wars in Europe, but euro doubling in value? How is that possible? And US dollar collapsing? Oops! But when you're using your limitless brain and you're trading proprietary Alpha Fibonacci system, you understand clearly. Market clearly preset, it's black and white. And with predictive proprietary rules, you know all of this. Weeks, months, years in advance on long-term charts, on stock, on futures, on forex, on crypto, on metals, on oil, on gold, on platinum, on wheat, on soybean, on ETFs, on mutual funds, anything that has price applies. And when you day trading the system, all of this hours and days in advance. Again, 100,000% your choice. On the instrument and time frame, you will choose to trade. You make that personal decision. So, since 2011, I have taught traders in US and globally how to trade proprietary system, and I'm absolutely honored to see when traders bring in their family members, bring in their children. It's ultimate honor when fathers bring in their children to the course. 99% of thousands of traders I worked with been struggling for so many years before until they see simplicity of proprietary system with rule-based rules, with predictive rule-based rules. That's it. Pure price for entry and proprietary Alpha Fibonacci for exit. Any instrument, any time frame, any platform. Michael been with me for 15 years. This photo is 15 years. Michael is a prop firm trader. He moved across the country to be my neighbor. His daughter right now 17 years old and she's a crypto trader. She's been with me since she been 12. Michael loves NASDAQ. Michael loves stocks. Michael loves options. His daughter loves crypto. Terry. When Terry called me, he was almost in tears on the phone. He was so stressed out with trading. Not anymore. He's crushing it. He's a prop firm trader. Sign up for any strategy I will ever develop. My dearest friend for life. And that very, very common, including a hedge fund manager in London who brought his son to the course during COVID. Dominic was so bored. And when you listen to his podcast, you become blown away. Father manages multi-million-dollar accounts on very different instruments on platforms I never even heard of, while his son having a blast, sharing how easy trading is with Alpha Fibonacci system. Pablo, stressed out attorney, came to me having no clue. Never pushed a button on trading platform. Now he's trading anything you can possibly imagine. He's a prop firm trader. Trading not just futures, trading forex, trading crypto, trading stocks, trading options. Less than 1% of the emails uploaded on the website. Thousands and thousands and thousands of emails I received over the years. So when you come to the website and you review and you listen to traders from all over the world, CEO is a legend. I love when he coming to the course in the middle of the night in Australia, sharing his journey. Emmanuel brought his wife to the course, prop firm trader. Carlton brought so many friends, and Ken made a movie about Fibonacci Trading Institute celebrating 14 years. He's waiting for 15-year update. That's about 6 months overdue. So when you view my students' podcast, and you see how every single trader struggled so much before, not anymore, and you read traders' emails, I promise you, if these traders have done it, so can you. All you have to do, make an effort. And the sky's the limit with Alpha Fibonacci system. And wherever you are in the world, I always meet my student. From California to New York to Europe to Asia to Middle East. Probably Middle East will be a while before I go back to. So when you review all the information on the website, currently we're offering very special packages with savings up to $1,000. The most desirable package, private mentoring, option 4 and 3. I work with you one-on-one. I test you, I quiz you, I keep you accountable. I show you what you should be trading versus what you should not be bothered with. Every single option includes video library, modules, live classes. If you are not on NinjaTrader 8, option 1 and 3 appropriate for you. If you are on NinjaTrader 8 and any other platform, group course, the most popular option, option 2, savings $5,000 plus. So please review all the information on the website, and if you have any questions for me, do not hesitate to contact me. I am in US, +1 925 257 4298 or info@fibinstitute.com. So thank you traders so much. Please remember, tomorrow is a very important event, oil news. I will be in the trading room at that time running oil news with my traders. So simply register and join us. And if you feel like you have questions for me, simply pick up the phone and reach out or send me an email. Thank you so much, everyone. Any questions, please do post. And never hesitate to reach out. +1 925 257 4298 or info@fibinstitute.com. Thank you, traders, so much. It's been my joy and honor.